afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Live at 4 on this Tuesday. The big thaw continues. You love this mild weather, or will you miss winter?
No, I'm a summer girl, so I'm all about just going straight ahead.
And that's the direction we're going. It's going to get warmer from here, and we'll get an update on the forecast in just a second. Here's what's making news today. The home security company Ring has stopped allowing police to request videos from security cameras after concerns about privacy.
A Michigan jury hands down its verdict on whether a school shooter's mom is guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
And as the rain is easing up in California, mudslides become a major threat. Let's take a look outside for us today. The fog was a big story.
Yeah, it's patchy too.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Can barely see the Monona Terrace Convention Center there when that video was taken. Flirting with records are the weather words. It's going to get warmer from here. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Susan. Now, earlier in the day, the fog was kind of strange. Here at the station, we had complete sunshine. At the same time, the visibility at the Capitol was down to around a quarter of a mile. The fog change around Dane County was very, very dramatic between east of Madison and west of Madison. But right now, we are seeing mostly sunny to partly sunny skies across Dane County. Current temperature in the lower 40s. Winds are a little bit breezy, south to 10 miles per hour, but not too bad. Current visibility, though, completely clear, and we're not expected to see quite as much fog going forward. We'll still see some patchy fog tomorrow morning, but not as bad as it was this morning. Now, looking at the current temperatures, still kind of a product from the cloudiness earlier for the eastern side of Dane County compared to the western side, where middle 40s are occurring in Middleton, Verona, out near Mount Horeb and Cross Plains, but right around 40 for Madison and areas to the east. Now, if we take a look at the temperatures across our region, 50 in Prairie du Chien, 53 in Boscobel, so some parts of our area have reached the lower 50s, and we could see several days in the 50s coming up. Now, looking at the current radar, we aren't seeing anything at the moment, but looking out to the west, there's quite a bit of precipitation in the southwestern portion of the United States. This precipitation will slowly make its way into our area and impact us on Thursday. But for tonight, we're going to still be dry with low temperatures in the lower 30s. Plenty of cloud cover. Now, I'll talk more in detail about the rain chance coming up and also show you just how warm temperatures could get.
Jacob, thank you. Amazon-owned Ring will stop allowing police departments to request doorbell camera footage from users through its Neighbors app. The restriction puts an end to a feature that has drawn criticism from privacy advocates.
Our Catherine Merck spoke with one department in our area about how the doorbell footage will still be able to be a gateway of knowledge in an investigation.
These small home video cameras have opened a door for police across the state to be able to solve crimes.
They've definitely made a big impact, and the more and more people that get them, the more impact it makes.
Public safety agencies like the Dane County Sheriff's Office can no longer directly request video from users through Ring's Neighbors app. Some say it raises a response to the alarm for privacy concerns. However, a spokesperson with the Dane County Sheriff's Office says the door isn't entirely closed on their ability to use the footage. There's many brands of video doorbells, and the process to get the video expands beyond the Neighbors app.
Our preferred method, if we're doing an investigation, is to canvass a neighborhood, to go door to door, talk to people, because not only are we going to find out from that if they have video, for instance, from a Ring doorbell, but we're also going to find out if they saw something themselves that they would like to be able to share.
Law enforcement agencies can still get access to Ring camera video if they have a search warrant, and the company is allowed to be able to get access to the video without user consent in certain circumstances. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
New information, a woman killed in a hit-and-run crash on the Beltline January 26 was in the middle lane of the roadway when she was hit. That is according to witness statements in court documents. The statements were part of a criminal complaint filed against Jules Togna Tammen, the man charged in the hit-and-run. The complaint states police were called after a report of a woman walking down the middle of the Beltline in the dark being hit by a car. An arrest warrant was issued for Togna Tammen, and he turned himself in around 10 p.m. on February 2nd. He was released after signing a $10,000 cash bond yesterday. Black History Month is underway, and local groups are highlighting Black history here in Wisconsin.
Our Jalen Banks joins us live from the state capitol with what the Legislative Black Caucus has planned for the month of February. Jalen?
press conference highlighting the events that they have this upcoming month that highlight the rich black history of the state. The events range from history days, blood drives, legislative days, ecology days, and many more. Through these events, the Black Caucus hopes to introduce black youth to careers and industries they may not know about.
Whether they be rural, suburban, or urban. And it's important that we are engaging young black folks in these critical conversations. And as we think about the opportunities to build a realistic green career pipeline, it's going to be important that black young people are engaged in that process.
The events run from February 12th through the 29th, and tonight at 5 we'll hear from another state representative on the importance of preserving black history. Reporting at the state capitol in Madison, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
We will see you at 5, Jalen. Thank you. A Michigan jury has found Jennifer Crumbley guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Crumbley is the first parent in the U.S. ever charged in connection to a school shooting carried out by her child. The counts were for each student who was killed.
We find the defendant guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
It took jurors 2 days of deliberations to reach their guilty verdict. After it was read, Jennifer Crumbley was handcuffed and led out of the courtroom. The case examined if she should be held responsible for her son's 2021 shooting that killed 4 students at Oxford High School in Michigan. Prosecutors argued that Jennifer Crumbley could have prevented the shooting after she and her husband were called to a meeting at the school about their son's behavior and then left him there that day.
She could have searched the backpack. She could have asked her son where the gun was. She could have locked the ammunition. She could have locked the gun. She could have taken him home.
Crumbley is scheduled to be sentenced in April. Her son pleaded guilty to the school shooting and is serving a life prison sentence. Her husband, James Crumbley, will be tried separately next month.
An appeals court in the nation's capital ruled President Trump can stand trial in connection with charges he plotted to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The D.C. Court of Appeals rejected former President Trump's claims he's immune from prosecution for his actions while in the White House and leading up to the Capitol riots on January 6, 2021. The 3-judge panel issued a unanimous 57-page ruling.
They basically said that former President Trump, for present purposes, is citizen Donald Trump, and he enjoys no greater protection against criminal prosecution than any other citizen of the United States.
Trump's legal team responded to the ruling, saying President Trump respectfully disagrees with the D.C. Circuit's decision and will appeal it in order to safeguard the presidency and the Constitution. The former president's options for appeal include the U.S. Supreme Court.
Nevada is set to host the first in the West presidential primaries. Most states have either a primary or a caucus. Well, this week, Nevada is holding both. The Nevada presidential primaries are today, and the Nevada caucus is February 8th. A change in state law requires Nevada to hold a primary election. So both the Republican and Democratic primaries are scheduled today. But the Republican Party of Nevada chose to hold a caucus on Thursday. Donald Trump is on the ballot for the caucus, but not the primary. The result is a confusing process that could lead to both former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and former President Trump both declaring victory in the state, though only one will walk away with the delegates.
After months of negotiations between the White House and the Senate, GOP lawmakers say a bill that would provide emergency funding for Ukraine, Israel, and strengthen the U.S.-Mexico border is dead on arrival in the House. Even the Republicans who helped negotiate the deal now say they will vote against advancing it in the Senate because of opposition in the House. The proposal, which would give the White House new powers to crack down on border crossings, has drawn criticism from both progressives and conservatives in the Senate. Despite the pushback, the Senate is expected to still hold a test vote this week on the deal.
Every day between now and November, the American people are going to know that the only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends.
Meanwhile, in the House, the GOP is moving forward with a vote to impeach the DHS secretary. Republicans accuse Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas of refusing to comply with immigration laws. If impeached, the Democratic-led Senate would hold a trial where Mayorkas would likely be acquitted. Well, many areas of California are digging out from mounds of debris after a powerful storm system triggered more than 300 mudslides and landslides over the past few days.
As Jonathan Vigliotti reports, the historic amounts of rainfall have left at least 3 people dead.
I don't know how I'm alive right now.
PJ Bearfield says it felt like an earthquake when a mudslide crashed through his LA home without warning. The massive gush of debris knocked out the back walls of his home, destroying his bedroom as he slept and coating everything in thick sludge.
Literally, it just happened in 3 seconds. Rumbling, big bang, throwing debris and pieces of the ceiling off my body.
The historic atmospheric river storm system is bringing record rainfall to Southern California, triggering more than 300 mudslides over 3 days.
This storm continues, and that means we still need Angelenos to take precautions.
Falling trees killed at least 3 people as powerful winds ripped them from the ground. Firefighters rushed to save residents from rising waters, including a man who reportedly needed to be airlifted from the LA River after jumping in to save his dog.
I have to move out.
In LA's Baldwin Vista neighborhood, this resident is being forced to relocate after her home was destroyed.
They're going to come pack up my house tomorrow and put it in storage. So I am super overwhelmed.
As the cleanup begins, President Biden is pledging to provide federal aid to areas hard hit by this storm. Jonathan Vigliotti, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And more showers are possible tomorrow and Thursday before the system moves out of the region.
Consumers plan to spend nearly $26 billion on Valentine's Day this year, which shakes out to about the same as last year. That is according to the National Retail Federation. The figure breaks down to an average of nearly $186 a person. Of the $26 billion surveyed, consumers plan to spend more than $14 billion of that on spouses or significant others. That is a record of more than $101 a person. Consumers are projected to set spending records on jewelry, flowers, clothing, and an evening out this year. Well, Medicare has started its first ever negotiations with drug makers over the cost of 10 expensive medications. Drug companies have argued the negotiations could chill their research and development, leading to fewer new medications coming to market. The negotiations come as Senator Bernie Sanders is once again taking the pharmaceutical industry to task. Just today, he issued a report highlighting the cost of 3 blockbuster drugs that are far pricier in the U.S. than in other countries. The European Commission is out with a roadmap for slashing carbon pollution by 90% of 1990 levels by 2040. It is one of the most ambitious climate goals in the world. The EU document sets the goal and outlines how to get there, touching on fossil fuels, transportation, and industry. It could take up to a year for the European Parliament to approve the roadmap, but it's likely to set a benchmark for developed nations worldwide.
At the state capitol today, grade schoolers came together over robotics for the 2nd annual State Advocacy Day. Participants spent the day sharing the importance of STEM in their lives to the legislators. At this event, robotics teams showcased their latest creations that they built and programmed. Students also learned more about how the state legislature works and how to build relationships with local leaders.
Personally, STEM has really shown me what I can do for the world. I'm going to major in electrical engineering next year. I'm a senior this year, so kind of being able to explore that kind of aspect of life and also a lot of leadership skills.
The event was put on by the organization First Wisconsin Advocacy, which gives students in grades K through 12 opportunities to develop skills in STEM, business, teamwork, and real-world problem solving.
In the 608 right now, the Milton Food Pantry is seeing a growing need of helping local families. The pantry collects food and school supplies and distributes them to families in need in the school district of Milton. They're now serving around 100 families. That is up more than 50% from just 2 years ago, when they were helping between 40 and 50 families every month. Volunteers say the community continues to step up to help the cause, especially since the pantry is solely funded by donations from businesses and individuals.
We have a wonderful core group of volunteers, about 20 that keep this place going. And then we have a community that just supports us so unbelievably.
If you would like to donate to the Milton Food Pantry, they take physical donations, but also monetary donations, including a link to a PayPal account on their Facebook page. For more information on how to help, just visit this story at channel3000.com.
Well, still to come today at 4, country music lost a legend last night to cancer.
Singer-songwriter Toby Keith succumbed to stomach cancer after being diagnosed with it 2 years ago. We'll look back at his life and career when Live at 4 continues.
Score great savings on flooring from Menards. Update your home with IBC sheet vinyl. It's waterproof and features a durable wear layer for active households. Impact sheet vinyl flooring is only $109 per square foot. Finish your bathroom remodel with Menards' great selection of Waterpik shower heads. They have trending styles and finishes with Power Pulse therapeutic massage. Pick up this matte black dual dock 7-spray setting shower head for $49.99. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Want to instantly look more attractive, years younger, and even healthier? The solution is whiter teeth. Even teeth that are just a little yellow are a problem. They rob your appearance, make you look older, and can hurt your confidence. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." So from that point on, I've been sold.
My absolute favorite thing was how easy it was. It takes literally less than 5 minutes.
Power Swabs has made a really big difference in lifting the stains and making my smile more beautiful.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. And after 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Plus, unlike other whitening methods, Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. Power Swabs are easier on your gums and cause less sensitivity.
I've used strips and trays, and they both gave me really sensitive teeth. With the Power Swabs, I've been using them for a week and nothing. I had hot coffee this morning and ice cream last night and no problems.
It's time to discover what you've been missing. Now, it's your turn to get started with Power Swabs.
I like my smile. I like my smile after finishing the Power Swabs.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Valentine's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swabs Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping. Order right now and take the Power Swabs 5-minute challenge. If your teeth aren't a full 2 shades whiter after your first application, simply return it and you'll get your money back.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together, we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Welcome back. It was a tough week for the Wisconsin men's basketball team last week. First, they blew a double-digit lead in Lincoln against Nebraska.
And then they lost a dogfight at the Kohl Center against number 2 ranked Purdue. The Badgers fell in the Big Ten standings, now sitting in 3rd place, chasing both Purdue and Illinois, who sits at the top. On this week's Wisconsin Huddle taping, Connor Esigian joined sports director Zach Hanley, where he emphasized in Big Ten battles like they've had, all it takes is one different play, one different detail, and the Badgers would still be sitting at the top.
There were things, little details and plays that we would have made just a little bit different. We felt like it would have been a different outcome. But I mean, we showed what we can do, being resilient with this team. And I feel like that we're going to be able to do that again coming up here now.
The Badgers are back in action tomorrow night in Ann Arbor, where they'll be taking on Michigan and try to get back to their winning ways. And don't forget, you can watch the Wisconsin Huddle Show Friday nights at 6:30, right after News 3 Now at 6.
A new report shows U.S. household debt continues to climb. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York says a big part of that is credit card debt, which hit another new record. Americans now collectively owe $1.13 trillion. That's a 46% increase from the beginning of 2021.
I think that really speaks to high inflation and high interest rates. The average credit card right now charges a record high 20.74%. That's making it harder for people to get out of debt, as is the fact that they're charging more things.
The report also says credit card and auto loan delinquencies are continuing to rise, notably among younger borrowers. Financial experts say if you have credit card debt, transferring that debt to a zero balance transfer card, one that doesn't charge interest for up to 21 months, could help. Wall Street rebounded today. The Dow Industrials gained 141 points. Both the Nasdaq and the S&P gained 11. Well, country music star Toby Keith has died, according to an announcement posted on his social media accounts as well as his website. And according to those statements, he died last night surrounded by his family.
The singer was diagnosed with cancer in 2021. For some, two decades long, Keith's music entertained country music fans worldwide, including U.S. troops serving overseas. Toby Keith was 62. CBS correspondent Michael George takes a look back at his life and legacy.
Toby Keith skyrocketed to stardom with his 1993 platinum debut album featuring Should Have Been a Cowboy. His songs hit familiar themes like heartbreak and love for country. Made in America. His father's death in a car accident and the September 11 terror attacks inspired Keith to write Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. The song sparked both praise and criticism.
All of the extreme left was hating on it, and all extreme right on it was using me as their poster child.
Keith played USO tours for American troops in the Middle East and performed at Donald Trump's pre-inauguration concert at the Lincoln Memorial in 2017. The country star was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2015.
And we outworked everybody, man. I just stayed on the ground, put an album out every year, and had hits.
In his youth, the Oklahoma native enjoyed live music at his grandmother's supper club. Later, he set out for Nashville, looking for his big break.
You give me a great idea and I'll write you a great song.
He eventually sold more than 40 million albums and had 20 #1 hits on the Billboard country song charts. In 2022, Keith revealed he was undergoing treatment for cancer. He said he wouldn't play upcoming gigs because he needed time to breathe, recover, and relax. Michael George, CBS News.
Before pursuing a music career, Toby Keith worked in the oil industry and played defense in the USFL Football League. Very sad. Well, Sin City is the place to be this weekend for all the Super Bowl excitement.
And that girlfriend of the Chiefs, Travis Kelce, is one big reason why that excitement for the game itself is growing. We'll have more on the swift impact later on Live at 4.
Pull up a stool, the local bar scene's hopping. Check out Madison Magazine's guide to hot spots, cool sips, late night bites, and more. Then meet this year's visionary Best of Madison Business honorees. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine presents The City Guide, your ultimate resource for Madison area adventures. With inside tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available now on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride on every bump of life's great ride that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community, independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. Take a look at this. Police in Liberty, Missouri were called to a home after an intrusion alarm went off. When they arrived, they could hear noises coming from inside. They fearlessly entered, the noises continued, and then they leapt into action. Actually, it was a squirrel inside the house that sprang into action. They later showed a wanted poster for Rocky the squirrel with the warning to approach with extreme caution.
Rocky.
Always making things exciting in Missouri.
That's happened. A lot of times they get in chimneys.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that would scare you to death, running around.
Noises, yeah.
How do you get it out of there?
Yeah.
The worst thing that's ever entered my house is a bird, but I'll take a bird over a squirrel. I feel like a bird's easier. I feel like the bird like wants to get out. The squirrel will just like investigate everything.
You can help escort them out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it was nice and mild today and getting warmer from here, right?
Yeah, we're gonna see temperatures possibly in the middle 50s the next few days. I'll have the full details coming up after the break.
Can your roof handle our Wisconsin winters? If you're tired of repairing leaks and replacing shingles after each storm, call us, the metal experts at Sweeto Metal Roofing.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is wholly words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Valentine's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Don't delay. The Brothers Maine President's Day sale is happening now. Save store-wide on top brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana. We have the area's largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hello, everybody. Here's a look at the 3 things you need to know for the rest of this week. We aren't going to see as much fog going forward. Could see some patchy fog tomorrow, but not nearly as bad as it was this morning. And we do have some showers expected on Thursday. Now, for tomorrow and Thursday, despite the showers Thursday, we could be talking about record high temperatures as parts of our area could reach the middle 50s. Now, first, let me talk about the precipitation. Right now, we aren't seeing anything across southern Wisconsin. There is quite a bit of moisture in the western half of the United States, and this system will slowly track its way into our area. So this is starting Wednesday morning. We're not going to see any precipitation Wednesday, although we are going to see plenty of cloud cover. But despite the cloud cover, we'll have high temperatures near 50. The rain will start to the west of Madison early Thursday morning, and then during the late morning, there will be rain spreading into the rest of our region, continuing into the early afternoon. And although we could continue to see some pockets of showers Thursday afternoon, we will likely get a little bit of a break before more rain moves into our area during the evening. Now, this round of rain could actually produce some thunderstorms and possibly even some pockets of heavy rain, likely going to occur just after sunset. And once this system moves through, the temperatures are going to drop just a little bit, but still be fairly mild. This will continue into the later evening before it clears out by the overnight hours with some lingering showers Thursday night, but for the most part, we're going to be dry by the time we get to Friday morning. Now, total rainfall accumulation could possibly be up to an inch if we get some pockets of heavy rain, but for the most part, I would expect around 1/4 of an inch to around 1/2 inch of rain for the entire day, with the heaviest coming during the evening, but also seeing a round of rain early Thursday morning. We also are going to see some pretty gusty winds. Wind gusts will be up to 35 miles per hour as early as Wednesday night. And then for Thursday, it's going to get even windier with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And this will continue throughout much of the day on Thursday before it starts to calm down a bit on Friday. Still a little bit breezy by then. So here's a look at the forecast for tomorrow. Plenty of cloud cover, high temperatures right around 50 for a lot of our area, but we aren't going to see precipitation tomorrow. We will on Thursday with high temperatures way above normal. The normal is right around 28, 29 degrees. We're going to be around 25 degrees above that. Now for next week, we are going to be a bit closer to average, but we really aren't going to see much happen next week in terms of precipitation. So really the only chance of precipitation over the next 10 days will be on Thursday. Looking at next week, not much going on. Temperatures will be closer to normal, still around that, actually still above it for the first half of next week. And then by the end of next week, we are going to see temperatures closer to average, but still not really seeing any snow in the forecast. And although temperatures are going to be colder, you know, nothing dramatic. Like I said, they're just going to be near average. It's just when we're in the 40s all the time, and then we're going to be in the 50s, it's obviously noticeably colder.
This is a cakewalk compared to what we've experienced. So.
Yeah, I mean, January was really all over the place. February so far and going forward looks to be pretty quiet, you know. Although we are going to have record high temperatures, you know, when you're in the winter and it's warmer than average, that's considered quiet, honestly.
All right. Well, there's still more winter to
exactly.
come.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob.
Well, there is no shortage of superstars in Las Vegas this week for Super Bowl 58.
But one person who isn't even in Sin City yet is still the talk of the town.
Danya Backus is in Vegas with how Taylor Swift is shaping this year's big game.
There's no question what the extra buzz is around this year's Super Bowl.
Total Swiftie fan, definitely.
Oh, I think we gained probably a billion Chiefs fans just because of Taylor Swift being in the house.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
But Taylor Swift's been anything but a problem for the NFL. Her love story with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce caused ratings to skyrocket, especially among women and girls.
It made itself known and manifested as far as the AFC Championship game.
Anthony Amy is an assistant professor of practice for sports media and analytics at Virginia Tech University.
It was CBS's most watched non-Super Bowl broadcast since the 1994 Winter Olympics. And I think we'd all be naive if we thought that Taylor Swift didn't have something to do with that.
Swift has a concert the day before the Super Bowl in Japan, but even the Japanese embassy is assuring Swifties she'll be able to make it to Vegas to cheer on the Chiefs.
Told her I'll have to hold up my end of the bargain and come home with some hardware too.
During opening night, Kelce fielded more questions about his record-breaking Grammy-winning girlfriend than his opponent, the San Francisco 49ers.
It's been fun to kind of gather the Swifties in the Chiefs kingdom and open them up to the football world and the sports world.
As for fans of both Taylor and the 49ers, they're navigating a labyrinth as they cheer against her this Sunday.
She's just so kind that she's not going to be like, you suck. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so.
Only one of these teams live out their wildest dreams with a Super Bowl victory on Sunday. The other will just have to shake it off. Danya Backus, CBS News, Las Vegas.
And you can catch Super Bowl 58 and likely some shots of Taylor on CBS and WISC-TV.
It's also going to be on a kid-friendly broadcast on Nickelodeon. Coming up next, recommendations for best buys for February.
And then at 5, find out how you can tell Madison Metro how to improve its system. That's at the top of the hour.
Welcome back to Portage Furniture Store, your forever furniture store. Mr. Aaron Ayers, what does that mean?
Welcome back, Emmy. Yes, when we talk about forever furniture, we talk about generation-lasting, heirloom-quality custom furniture. Case in point, we live it every day. My wife and I, we have a chair in our home that my grandfather sold to my wife's grandparents. Generation-lasting, third-generation-lasting furniture.
Long, long before you and Jen had met. That's an incredible story.
We find love at Portage Furniture.
He can promise that right there. And still free delivery, amazing service from your crew.
We talk about it all the time, the best in the business. Bring it in, set it up for you, move it left, move it right. They are the best.
They're going to take care of you. And it looks like the 4th generation, they're just swooping right in. They're making some decisions here, Aaron.
They're trying to kick us out the door as quick as they can. They're anxious and they're ready to go.
Kenley, are you ready to work in the store someday?
Yeah, I was born ready.
That a girl. High five. We've all had those moments in businesses where you see the salesperson come at you and you're like, oh man, I haven't even had a second to look. Except that doesn't happen when you come to Portage Furniture.
That's right. Really, it's a pressure-free environment. Really no pressure at all. We like the customers to be able to get a chance to look around, to really sit down on the furniture, to lay down on the mattresses, to really, again, have the no pressure atmosphere here at the store.
Absolutely. But they also know their stuff. So when you're ready, when you need them, when you have the questions for them, they're going to be here and they're ready to go.
Yeah, that's right. You know, our staff and our salespeople are very well knowledgeable and they know the product and everything too. So any questions, they're here for you.
From the entire Portage Furniture family, I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Have Medicare and Medicaid? iCare's dual eligible special needs plans offer an $1,800 annual allowance for eligible groceries and more. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
New at 5, do parents know best for their children's education? A controversial bill aiming to give parents more rights has Wisconsin divided. We highlight both sides of the issue.
We'll be near records for warmth over the next 3 days, including ones for warm low temperatures. Thursday will be the warmest day with spring-like showers or perhaps even a thunderstorm possible. At 5, I'll tell you how mild it'll get.
And ahead at 6, the home security company Ring has stopped allowing police to request videos from security cameras. We explore how this will impact local investigations tonight at 6.
Here's our daily picture from Las Vegas. This is Allegiant Stadium where Super Bowl 58 will be played on Sunday. The weather's still not great in Vegas. 49 and still a little rainy. I think they're getting atmospheric river stuff.
They can have the river.
That's going in the west. Well, do you have your heart set on shopping this month? With Valentine's Day and President's Day right around the corner, February's best sales are already on for things like mattresses, TVs, smartphones, and refrigerators.
Shane Hogan reveals the deals Consumer Reports says you will love all month long.
Even though we're in a leap year, February is of course still the shortest month of the year. But there are plenty of opportunities to save on purchases big and small for each of those 29 days. Here are the top products on deep discount from Consumer Reports and this month's best time to buy.
In the beginning of February, you can find lots of great deals on TVs. As we get ready for the Super Bowl, plenty of retailers are offering big discounts right now.
Go big for the biggest game of the year with this 98-inch 4K TV from TCL. It's as low as $2,000 at Best Buy. That's $3,000 in savings. And the electronic deals don't stop there.
Last month, Samsung unveiled its newest smartphone, the Galaxy S24. This means that older models will start to go on sale, and there will be incentives to buy new ones, such as trade-in offers.
The Samsung Galaxy S23 is now $699.99 at Samsung. CR says this smartphone has some of the best cameras on the market for both still photos and video. Keep an eye out for lots of money-saving President's Day sales, especially on mattresses and larger appliances. This LG French door smart refrigerator is now $14.98 at the Home Depot. This 30-inch wide fridge aced CR's test for thermostat control and temperature uniformity.
We always say never pay full price for a mattress, and February is a great month to get one at a discount. Thanks to President's Day, we'll see savings all month long.
The Casper Wave Hybrid Mattress Queen is as low as $2,166 at Best Buy and Casper. This high-end hybrid mattress in a box offers fine support and excellent durability. Casper receives high marks for comfort and satisfaction in CR's owner surveys. Have a great February, including that extra day. This is Shane Hogan.
Looking to save on something else this month? Well, CR says you can also look out for deals on tablets, printers, dishwashers, space heaters, and snow blowers, and cameras all month long.
Shane, thank you.
Yeah. Well, next, how men can reduce the risk of getting prostate cancer.
Dr. Jeff Potthoff has the results of a new study that shows fitness can be a key. We'll talk about that when Live at 4 continues.
Fall in love with your bathroom again with a new tub or shower by Tundraland. As the exclusive jacuzzi bath remodel dealer of Wisconsin, remodels with Tundraland give your home life-changing results with minimal disruption. Traditional remodels can take weeks or even months to complete, but when you work with Tundraland, most installations are done in one day. That means our team can arrive at breakfast and you'll have a beautiful new jacuzzi system by dinner. Our install team works efficiently to transform your bathroom, leaving it spotless when they leave. No mess, no stress, just pure relaxation. Many of our customers, like Regina and Dennis, were surprised at how easy and stress-free the process was.
The team has been great.
It was just phenomenal.
It's been a great experience. I can't even express it. I'm just excited.
The team actually set the expectation. We just can't wait to see the finished product.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Thank you. Oh my God. I cannot wait. Oh my God, I can't wait.
And not only will your bathroom look stunning, but it will also be equipped with the most advanced features for your comfort and convenience. Tundraland understands that safety should never be sacrificed for style. That's why our jacuzzi bath remodels include features like grab shelves, strategically placed to act as grab bars, giving you peace of mind without sacrificing the stylish appeal of your bathroom. Ready to transform your bathroom into a space you can enjoy? Call us at 800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com to schedule your free design consultation. We're waiving installation fees all month long. Let Tundraland give you the jacuzzi bath or shower you'll love to wake up to. We'll bring the showroom to you and waive all install fees too. And Tundraland makes your project affordable with no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2025. Call 800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today before we change our minds.
Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are Cress. We truly believe your memories matter.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Big Pet Care Sale is going on now, and that means huge savings on the food, treats, and supplies you need to help keep your pets happy and healthy. Right now, get a free $15 Blaine's gift card when you spend $75 on Purina Pro Plan dog or cat food. Pro Plan uses advanced nutrition to create targeted formulas that help your unique pets thrive as they age and develop. So shop our assortment today and find the right Pro Plan formula for your dog or cat at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
It's time now for your first warn traffic. Overall, pretty good out there. Not seeing a lot of backups on the major roads in Madison. A few smaller backups in the downtown area right around the university. Also some small backups up near Middleton. Interstate's also green in both directions all the way down south towards Janesville. That's also the case as you head up north towards Wisconsin Dells. So overall, not really seeing any major backups right now. And if we take a look at specific times, 15 minutes in both directions on the Beltline, 17 minutes from Sun Prairie to downtown. And that's your first warn traffic.
The public got a chance to see King Charles for the first time since his cancer diagnosis. A car carrying King Charles and Queen Camilla left Clarence House Tuesday. It was the first time the monarch has been seen in public since that diagnosis. The health revelation came just a week after King Charles left the hospital following treatment for a benign enlarged prostate. It was then that doctors discovered what Buckingham Palace describes as a separate issue of concern. The palace said in a statement the 75-year-old monarch's doctors have advised him to postpone public events, but that he will continue with his official duties.
And as reported, the king originally went to the hospital to treat his prostate, and new research indicates that men could reduce their risk of getting prostate cancer by improving their fitness.
UW Health's Dr. Jeff Pothoff is here for his weekly visit, and we certainly cannot speculate on what the cancer the king is being treated for now, but we can talk about his prostate health. So that's what we're going to do.
Sure.
Okay, so I want to make sure I get this right. The researchers say those whose fitness had improved by just 3% or more a year were 35% less likely
to go on to get prostate cancer. So not super surprising. So physical fitness has been shown in lots of studies to reduce the risk of lots of different cancers, but we haven't had studies specifically looking at prostate cancer. And this study looked at about 57,000 males, and they would have their fitness assessed using something called VO2 max. And they had it measured at least 2 times in about a 7-year period. And if you had an increase of 3%, so i.e. as you got older, you maintained or improved your physical fitness, it appears there's at least this association with a 35% reduction in getting diagnosed with prostate cancer compared to those who had fitness that decreased.
Interesting. How common is prostate cancer in men?
It's common in the sense that many men, as they get older, will get prostate cancer. The more important question is probably of those men who get prostate cancer, how many does it actually kill? If you're diagnosed with prostate cancer and you're now 88 years old, it's usually a slow-moving cancer. Some can be aggressive. It's very likely that you'll pass away of other causes before prostate cancer gets you. But it is important, especially if you're younger, to make sure that if you have prostate cancer, that it's being followed appropriately and treated appropriately. Very low-grade prostate cancer, sometimes we just watch that, make sure they're not getting worse. High-grade prostate cancers treated much more aggressively.
When should men start getting getting regular prostate exams?
Yeah, it's a good question. So the United States Preventative Task Force suggests that men start getting screened for prostate cancer around age 55. Some other guidelines will have a little bit different dates. That's typically done with a digital rectal examination and a PSA, so a blood test that looks for prostate-specific antigen. There's different levels of what's okay based on age. If you're a little bit high, maybe they'll do some additional work. If your prostate PSA levels are normal or where they're supposed to be, you're probably good for a few more years.
And in terms of the fitness, sometimes you have to be careful if you're a long-distance biker, if you're a man, right?
Yeah, there is this thing. So let's say you're going to go in for your PSA screening. One of the things that you want to avoid is any kind of trauma to the prostate that would then artificially raise the PSA level. So if you are like a biker and you go on, a 100-mile bike ride and the next day you've got a test for PSA, well, that level is going to be really high. It has nothing to do with cancer. It just has to do with you biking for that long. So, talk to your doctor where you're going in for screening before you get your PSA test, just to make sure you don't inadvertently elevate it prior to the test for a reason that wouldn't be related to cancer.
Can you talk about what news of a figure such as King Charles, actually telling people, I've got XYZ.
Yeah.
What does it do to everybody else that hears this?
Yeah, I think there's pros and cons. So I think there is something good to be said for transparency in the sense that you draw awareness to something that sometimes people don't really want to talk about. Maybe they're ashamed to get things done. And someone who's maybe experiencing the disease who then goes on to say, hey, screening or things for that around cancer are a good idea, that probably resonates with people. I think at the same time, lack of specificity causes lots of speculation. I think everyone's trying to figure out what kind of cancer this could be, and really it could be anything. There's really nothing that helps us narrow down what this could be at this point. So we'll just need to wait and see until a time and a place that maybe they're ready to talk about it, and if they're not, that's fine too.
But treatment, there's a lot of encouraging news on treatment for prostate cancer, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, for like we talked about, for many people, they won't need treatment. We'll watchful waiting, but there is a lot of treatment out there. It used to be we would just do radical prostatectomy, but now we've got androgen deprivation therapies. We've got brachytherapy, where you kind of implant seeds that kill the cancer. There's just so many things that we can do nowadays for prostate cancer. So important to get screened. No one wants to have prostate cancer. If you happen to get it, there are things that doctors can do to treat you.
That's encouraging to hear.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
for
Dr.
your time.
Manoff. Good to see you.
We're back after this.
Score great savings on all of your automotive needs at Menards. Prevent costly repairs with Shell Rotella T4 heavy-duty diesel motor oil. It offers triple protection, helping control wear, deposits, and emissions. Get a gallon for $13.99 after $3 rebate. Splash Ultimate Windshield Wash Fluid is effective down to negative 35 degrees. It clears ice and salt for a clean, streak-free shine. Now at Menards, pick up a gallon for only $2.29.
Save big money at Menards.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
New at 5, a controversial bill is causing heated debate for Wisconsin. The bill aims to give parents more control over their children's education. However, some argue parents don't know what's best. We highlight both sides of the issue in just a few moments.
Join us for the night of fun and fundraising at the annual Andy North Trivia Night.
It's always a night to remember. February 15th at the Sylvie. Find tickets at andynorthandfriends.com.
If you didn't do anything for Valentine's Day, this is your chance to catch up.
We'll see you there.
Here's one final look at your forecast. High temperatures are going to be very mild the next few days. We could see highs in the middle 50s on Thursday. We do have a chance of rain. It also will be windy. As we get into the weekend, temperatures will be colder, but still above average, and that will continue for the first half of next week. And then by the end of next week, we'll be back near average, right around 30, 32 degrees for the high temperature. We also are going to be very dry once again from Friday all the way through next Friday. So it's going to be very calm moving forward again.
Thank you very much, Jacob. Tomorrow on Live at 4, 2 local NFL alums open a new facility to help youngsters attain their dreams.
And in the midst of these moderate temperatures, Lisa Briggs will be here to answer all of your plant questions. That's coming up tomorrow on Live at 4.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
About $100 off a complete pair, frame and lenses. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free. Buy 2 Champion windows, get 2 free? I guess that means if you buy 4, you get 4 free. Buy 6, get 6 free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Fishing isn't as hard as it looks. Just get Arby's to spread some tartar sauce on a toasted bun. And bam! You've reeled in 2 crispy fish. Arby's, we have the meat.
Hi, I'm Gary Canolti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Experience the Rhine River September 9th through the 20th. We'll cruise the scenic Rhine aboard a luxurious Amadeus cruise ship. Explore the splendors of Switzerland, Germany, France, and Amsterdam as we make our way down this spellbinding river. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
In today's Final Touch, if you're looking to break up with your sweetie before Valentine's Day, don't do that. But Pizza Hut is here to help you.
Starting today, you can break up from the comfort of your very own home by submitting for a chance to send a free goodbye pie. It's a hot honey pizza along with your breakup message to that person you no longer wish to have in your life. This offer is available through Valentine's Day at select locations in the 3 major U.S. cities notorious for breakups. Those are New York City, Chicago, and Miami. By the way, research shows the Tuesday before Valentine's Day, also known as Red Tuesday, is when people break up most often in the year.